Not bypass SMI. Today we got a new story. This new story is going to be Claude X Bill Mentagar Rears Encanto X Monster High Rear. So Claude X Male Mentagar Reader. Tony is a custom fox monster, so Tony was born that way by Bruno. Rio fell in love with a Kesame monster who he fell in love with when creating a young child named Tony. Tony is a half-breed, half-human, half-Kesame, not a fox. Tony tends to hide the fact that he is a tail beast. He hides his tail. It's pretty good. His miracle power is future vision, which is like his father's. But you can see the past. You also can see the past, present time, and past life. Tony tends to understand. Tony is loved by his family, but not his Bella. Tony doesn't get loved by Isabella much because Isabella hates him for being a monster. When Bruno disappeared, Bella sent Tony away to the Monster High Academy. Someone Tony was still a baby. She was scared Tony might go rogue and hurt Antonio and her family. Tony always cared for Antonio and the other kids like they were his siblings. Tony and Peppa, Julieta, and August and Felix were like family. Augustine and Felix were like fathers, second fathers to Tony. Peppa and Julieta were like mothers to him because never knew his mother was male. Tony was sent there at a young age at the Monster High Academy. Tony learned a lot from all the teachers. Tony became had more pincher figures than the Monster High people. Tony learned a lot from his professor, who tends to teach him more than the other students. Tony learned a lot about cooking by his professor, a lot from his principal, and a lot from other things. Tony tends to not use his miracle power, but never uses custom power either. So it stays like this, and sometimes Tony tends to hide the fact that he ends in love with Claude, but then Claude finds out sooner or later, and then finds out that Tony likes him, which indicates a love with the Claude. Tony tends to hide the fact that Tony ends up with Claude. Claudine whispers to Claude that he likes you, which Tony blushes and runs off every time Claudine says to Claude that. But the Dracula understands and says, yeah, go for it, since Claude shows more into Tony than Dracula does. Then to Dracula. So because and the rest is part 1. Tony likes you, Claudine said to her brother. Huh? Claude said, watch as Claudine laughs. Look at his face blushing. Claude turns and sees Tony blushing. Even a little bit of foxtail showing up. His customer is showing. Claudine says, pointing to the little tails popping out of its back end. You're right, Claude said, blushing as well. You should go talk to him, Claudine said, watching as Claude tries to go talk to him, but Tony runs away immediately. Huh, what was that about? One of the best friends said. Tony never acts that way, the other one said. I don't know, I guess he got the love bug, Claudine said. Watching as Claude looks at her, trying to tell her to stop. What kind of love bug? He likes Claude. But Claude's dating Dracula. I kinda like him too. I don't know why, but every time I'm near him, I like him so much, Claude said, watching as Claudine laughs. Then go tell Dracula to break up with you, Claudine said. Dracula was in her room when I heard a knock on the door. Come in, Dracula said. Hey, Claude Drac, I need to talk to you, Claude said. Yeah? I have feelings for a different guy. This could be, oh, who? I mean, I'm totally okay with breaking up with you, but who do you like? Tony Matagara. Oh, him, he's so amazing. He helps out in the community, he helps out in the Monsterverse, he helps him in so many ways. I know, it's just, you like him so much that you want to be with him, Jackie Laura said. Watches Claude's face turn a dark shade red. Yeah, I do, it's just I want to be with him. Claude said, watches Claude. Jaguar smiles. Then let me help you get him to be yours. Jaguar said, how? Let the girls and I get you together. Jaguar said, but he always runs off. That's where we come in. The girls and I can rustle him up, he said. Rustle him what? Tie him up, you know? Tie him to a chair and the guys can make sure he doesn't break out with his claws. Dracula said, finding out this big surprise toy. Now you have to do is tell him how much you feel. Claude looks at her. How are you planning this so out? Because I've been planning this for years. You know how much we've been dating. I knew you were in love with Tony. Dracula said. Alright, I give. You have been planning this for so long. Yep. Come on, let's go, Dracula said, grabbing Claude's hand and running to the area where Tony might have gone. Come on, girls, we're going to plan capture Tony. The girls smiled, victorious, knowing the plan would succeed. Tony was in the garden doing his own thing when he felt some presence behind him, tie him his legs and then his feet. And going up to the chair and sitting him down, tying up more to the chair. What's going on? Tori asked. Nothing, Frankie said, smiling. Yeah, nothing at all, just tie me up, Tori said, watching as the cool girls smiled, and Victoria's watching as the ties were safely on him. Really, chains? Tori said, watching as chains were now placed on him. Just in case you try to break out of the ropes, Frankie said, smiling. Okay, what's the big deal? Tori said. No reason, Frankie said, watching as Claude walks in. Alright, Claude, go for it. The boys be there watching your back. Okay, Tori? Tori looked up from the chains to Claude. Oh, great, this is what is going to happen. I like you. I always have been. I convinced Jackie Laura that I needed to break up with her because I love you. I always loved you from the start. Oh, I love you too, but why the chains and the ropes? Tony said, watching his claw last. The girls thought you might run off again. Sorry about that. It's just new feelings to me. I'm just like my father. He always runs off after things like this happen. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Yeah, I know. So, can you untie me so you can, sure. Claude bends down and ties the chains. Then the rope, sorry. Thanks, Claude said. You're welcome. So, will you be my boyfriend? Claude asked. Sure, sure. Okay, yeah, alright, I'll be your boyfriend. So said, smiling. Wow, they surely done it this time. The boys all thought. Billy and Claude are together this time, right? Said one of the best bros of the Claude and Toy. Yeah, dude, they are, the other best bro said. Cool, I was just asking. He said, scratching his head. The girls squeal happily, knowing that it worked. Claude and Toy looked at them saying, are you guys done yet? They both said. Watches the girls and guys run out of the garden. So, what were you doing, class? Fixing the garden up. The garden club did need some help, so I thought join in and fix it like I always do. Joyce said, going back to fixing the guard up from the incident with the were-kids. Oh, the were-kids again? Yep, Joyce said, watching. He does his thing with his mega power that he sure had. What are you doing? Replanting the garden. What does it look like? Joyce said. You look fantastic. Claude said. Thanks, bud. I'm a little busy, Joyce said. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. Clutch said, trying to act cool. You don't need to act cool around me. I'm not Draculaura. Joyce said, you can show your true colors around me. Ah, right, sorry. Claude said. It's alright, I kinda guessed you were different. Joyce said, yeah, I guess so. Well, guys, enjoy.